Hello everyone and welcome to SJSUSpartans.com. We have a new feature for our fans out there. It is going to be a video blog with the Director of Athletics, Tom Bowen. And as this feature evolves, you'll be able to email me, and when the questions come in, we'll slide them onto the Director's desk and we'll be videoing them throughout what's going to be a very exciting winter and spring. Anyway, Tom Bowen, the Director of Athletics. It's a very exciting time of year for the Western Athletic Conference. Can you fill us in on what's going on with the new teams coming in and how it's shaping up?
Sure. Mike, I've been wanting to have a chance to speak about this. Of course, it's been an interesting 90 days that have taken place since the announcements of departures of Fresno State University and the University of Nevada. But the Western Athletic Conference has gone through what appears to be some more realignment and changes, which has been a historic part of the Western Athletic Conference. Teams have come in, done well, and left. And so now you're seeing us go through another membership change. And how that's being defined, of course, is speculation, and there's media hype around what's taken place. But what we know for sure is the following. We know for sure that Texas State is a new and exciting new member of the Western Athletic Conference. University of Denver is a new member, and we know that University of Texas San Antonio is. And that the remaining members of the WAC, minus what University of Hawaii is now inquiring about, are now formed together with the new Western Athletic Conference that will begin in 2012. But in 2011, we'll still be a conference in which Fresno State and Nevada continue to play. Brigham Young University now is an independent, but has an alignment and an alliance with the Western Athletic Conference in football. So they are another playing member in our football schedule. There's been a lot of speculation about what does it mean forward. I can honestly tell you that the conference is in very good standing. There's a lot of excitement and positive energy around the conference. And I think what has to happen for us is a little bit of time and trust needs to be put in play here. And I believe that San Jose State University will be well received when this new Western Athletic Conference is finally aligned. And we do have a non-football member in Denver University, and there could be other non-football members. So it's a very strong, active membership committee that's involved now. And now the three new members of the WAC are also involved in this membership committee process as well.
I'm glad.
Focusing my attention, my administration's attention, on how are we going to become the best athletic program in the Western Athletic Conference. We're positioned now to finish a strategic outlay that we'd started. I met with the Athletic Directors Council in September. The first drafts of a very strong business dynamic and a strategic outlay for how to become the best program possible. Because the one thing we cannot control, and still cannot control, is decisions that are made by current conference members and what their status is and what they want to do. That is going to continue to be an unsettling fact in the Pac-10, in the Big Ten, in the ACC, in the Big East, in the Conference USA dynamic, in the Sun Belt dynamic, in the Metro Atlantic Conference. And so I don't think it's specific to the Western Athletic Conference. We happen to be part of the original trickle effect of the Pacific 10 conferences move in April of 2010.
Fan questions started in August when they saw the 2010 football schedule.
Sure.
A daunting schedule. Explain how that came about.
Well, I'd love to, Mike. And so what I'd like to do is, instead of verbalizing it, I'm going to draw it on the board so the guys can see it. So
Professor Bowen.
Professor Bowen, I'd like to show you what we did. In 2008, San Jose State had 26,000 FTEs. This was the total undergraduate population, give or take 100 so either way, that were in place. In 2008, the CSU launched an Impaction mandate for all 23 campuses. We then went into an Impaction mode and reduced our enrollment. Our enrollment went from 26,000 in 2008 to 2009, and now 2010, we're around 20,000 FTE. This difference, which is about 6,000 students, affected our IRA athletic fee that students pay to have access and be a part of the athletic program. They pay a fee, as is common in very, very many schools. That difference threw $930,000 of lost revenue 2 years in a row, which is $1.8 million. In 2008, Dick Tomey, myself, Stacy Martin, members of the Athletic Directors Council sat and said, knowing what the projections are going to be, knowing what President Whitmore had told me, we began to get very proactive, because what we didn't want to have happen is that a $2 million deficit that comes into play here was going to directly affect our ability to compete and continue to move our football program and our other programs forward. So we had the opportunity to go play the University of Alabama and the University of Wisconsin. Both are friends of mine and both offered me an opportunity, and I chose to exercise that, which generated $0.9 million in guarantee revenue, which went directly to football, which covered this dynamic which is known as Impaction. This is the direct effect of the loss of student population in the university and how it affects the athletic program. And this is why we schedule. Now, the other piece here that's missing in that schedule is the conference, and we have been verbal and both verbally and written our disapproval for the way in which the 10 schedule was set, and that we played Nevada, Boise, and Fresno back to back to back. That, coupled with this non-conference schedule, put these guys in a very, very untenable situation. So part of this was planned, and our design in 2008 was that in 2010 we had no idea that Wisconsin would be in the top 10. We had no idea that Utah would be. We had no idea that Alabama would be. But we knew from a financial standpoint that we could go and play and compete, which we did, and protect us because of Impaction in the university. So that's why the schedule was set the way it was, with the full approval at that time of the head football coach and other members in leadership, including the president of the university.
Tom, I know everyone appreciates hearing what's going on. It's an exciting time at San Jose State, and this is the first in what's going to be a regular feature, our video blog, Visiting with the Director of Athletics, Tom Bowen. Please email me your questions, and we will cover them next time we get together on our video blog with Tom Bowen. Thanks for joining us.
Go Spartans.